get in here. This is not a drill. Child, Supa Cent husband Rayzor then got put in a slammer. Excuse me? Have mercy. Now, before we get into this video, just a disclaimer. These are my black ass opinions and messy little thoughts. Nothing is fact, just vibes and fair use, baby. Period. Child Ray Bro, also known as Rayzor, husband of social media personality Supa Cent, was booked in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana on Tuesday, January 27, 2026. He was arrested on charges including domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, child endangerment, and failure to appear in court. Excuse me? Have mercy. Child, now if you're unfamiliar with who this couple is, let me fill you in a little bit. Raynell Supa Cent Stewart and Ray Rayzor Bro are well-known social media personalities and entrepreneurs, primarily recognized from the New Orleans area. Supa Cent is the founder of the cosmetic brand The Crayon Case, while Rayzor is a businessman. Now pause. Anybody that's been watching Supa Cent's content knows that she's been famous since Vine was a thing. And they also know that she's the breadwinner, as she is in every relationship that she gets into. Clock that. But let's continue. After 3 years of engagement, the couple got married in an intimate guest-free ceremony in Puerto Rico in August 2025. The couple decided against a large traditional wedding to focus on an authentic private experience with only themselves and the officiant present. Pause. Because this domestic abuse shit has been ongoing since back in 2023. Child, do y'all remember when Supa hopped on the internet and explained how her and Rayzor had been broke up because he dragged her on the interstate? Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a look at this here.
I want to drop this tea before somebody drop it for me. I am no longer in a relationship. I am no longer engaged. I will not be friends with my ex. This was not a mutual agreement. I will not ask for privacy at this time because I know what come with this. I had a public relationship, so I have no problem with y'all speaking publicly about it. I will not be dating no time soon. Don't ask me. Don't even be expecting it. You will not catch me with nobody. You will not catch nobody with me. So yeah, I dropped that tea before somebody could drop it for me. There you go.
Child, so when she posted that, Rayzor commented and said, I dodged the bullet and walked away clean. I couldn't ask God for anything more. No dirt on my name, no scandal, no cheating. It's nothing anyone can say bad about me besides it didn't work out. I'm at peace with my decision. All smiles. Pound thankful. And then Supa responded and said, I wish I would have dodged them licks. Not acting like he ain't just fight and drag me on the interstate. Woo, child. Don't gaslight me before I spill, for real. Rayzor also issued out a statement and said, I want to take the opportunity to address the recent incident involving Raynell and myself. I deeply regret the insensitive posts I made on social media. It was thoughtless and it did not reflect the respect and love I have for her. Nevertheless, I understand the serious nature of the incident and I want to make it clear that at no point did I physically harm my fiance. While we did have a disagreement, misunderstandings can occur with any relationship. This relationship is very important to me and fighting for my family is top priority. I appreciate the concern of my friends, family, and the public. Your understanding and support mean a lot during this time as I navigate these personal matters. Child and Supa went live and here's what she had to say.
I'm like, when we break up, you be wanting me to post it and you want me to tell everybody because you feel like it's not authentic until we really like until it's posted. I did that already. I don't want to do that no more. That's why I posted so you could feel free. Not just that, when we on our way home, I'm thinking you would have been, a little apologetic, a little, remorseful. The whole time, the whole time we in the car, you mad at me as if I done you something. So now I'm like, okay, bet I can't wait till I get home. When I get home, it's over for you. That's how I felt in that moment. When Ray commented back to my post of me, I didn't say, oh, Ray, fucking he this. No, I said, let me put this tea out. I'm no longer engaged. I'm single, this, that, and all that. We're not going to be friends because we're not. Whatever. And then you double back with the calling me a bullet. Did I play on words? Yes. I should have dodged them licks. Was Ray punching on me? No. I did play on words. So maybe I over-exaggerate a little bit. But did you drag me? Did we fight? Yes. Yes. I mean, let's be real. We did. We did. You was aggressive with me. I got aggressive back. But this is what we do. But we said we wasn't doing that anymore. That's why I was pissed off. We said we was not doing this. We made a vow to, we are too grown. We got too much going on for us to be moving off emotions and for us to get physical because we upset. I know that all too well. That's me. A nigga make me mad, I'm bopping him. I don't want to be that person no more. Because I have to deal with repercussions if I keep hitting on a man. I know what I got to deal with, me putting my hands on a nigga. I got to deal with whatever come behind it. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not stronger than a man. I don't give a fuck. I'm bigger, I'm taller. I'm not stronger than a man. Ain't no way you gonna sit around and say, oh, ain't no way she let that little... Ray is stronger than me. Any man is stronger than me. I'm not no man. I don't give a how tall I am, how big I am. I am not no man. You ain't no man. You can't physically be no man. You just can't. I don't know why I'm like, oh, he couldn't have. No, it would have made more sense to say, I ain't no weak hoe. I ain't gonna let no nigga put their hands on me. I ain't gonna, especially without me fighting back. So that's why I ended my relationship. Not on some, I'm battered and I'm in this abusive ass. No, because I felt like you ain't give a fuck in that moment, and we said we wasn't doing it no more. You didn't. I got a whole lot of love and respect for Ray. A whole lot. I don't feel like Ray's a person. I don't feel like he's an abusive person. But I do feel like he need help. I do. I do feel like he need help. Fuck, we both need help. But he need help. He need to see somebody. He got to work on his temper. If I make you mad, nothing I should say, nothing I should do should make you mad enough to reach for me in no type of way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all probably need some help, but he got to get help. I'm felt because of my relationship ended. That's why I'm not because I was abused. I'm felt because everything I poured into this relationship has ended.
Child, they did all that back and forth just for her to take him back. She stayed and still married him and then told the public to mind their business. Now let's fast forward to today. For the last 2 weeks, there's been several rumors about Rayzor beating Supa ass up in that house. Child got so bad that Supa was on live one day and people noticed what appeared to be a black eye.
I don't get why y'all gotta come report some shit, but you are not the news. Stop. I don't care. You see, I'm not, and nobody comments defending myself. Let it go. I can't stand a messy hoe. Like, stop. Typing some mess.
And they also notice how uninterested Ray is whenever she's speaking to him.
Your girl that used to be on Vine doing the, I'm gonna tell you like this, your girl that used to be doing skits with Black Rank. Your girl that used to be doing travel with Supa, road trip with Supa.
But child, this is where it gets messy at. A content creator named Keith received a message from somebody saying, oh, Keith, don't show my name, but Ray beat Supa ass at home Thursday night. And then he got a U-Haul and moved all his stuff out the house. They are not together right now. Trey had to miss school last week because of it. My brother's kids go to school with Trey, and Trey tells all Supa business at school. Child, and this is my thing. Trey is a kid. He told his friends told their daddy told his sister, and now the whole internet know. Excuse me? Hammers! Now, child, if you ask me, Supa can't blame nobody but her damn self as to why her business is all over the internet. Do y'all remember when Supa came to the internet talking bad about Trey and how he doesn't respect her husband? Let's take a look at this here.
Good morning, y'all. Last night was very tough for me. Got into it with my son. His daddy can't pick him up. And it was so hurtful.
For what?
I'm
just asking.
Trey don't want to listen to mommy. I'm sorry, I didn't know you was listening. He's stressing me out. I can't think clear. Trey don't know how good he have it. He don't understand how blessed he is. Trey got a lot of things that he do not deserve. Out the whole house, Trey room is the only room that's complete. Nobody room is complete. Knowing that room not complete, their room not complete. Trey room is all the way done.
And your room?
And my room. I take care of a room. I take care of Trey room before I take care of anybody else's room. And that right there was crazy because I should have taken care of the little kids first. But me trying to make Trey comfortable and me wanting Trey to be inside and not always want to be outside and in the streets and at parties and this, that, which I don't mind him going to, but I know how dangerous parties does it come. And I try to give him everything he wants. He said he wants to be a streamer. I invested in his streaming journey. Say he wanted to box. I invested in his boxing thing. Everything Trey said he want to do, I'm giving it to him. And that's even if he don't deserve it. And I am not appreciated. As soon as something don't go his way, he being disrespectful. He talking back. That day, That day he took something out Ray hand. That pissed me off. Not only did it piss me off with Trey, but it pissed me off with Ray because I felt like Ray should have said something. I can't keep chastising Trey by myself. And it pissed me off with Trey because you gonna take something out Ray hand, but you don't do that with your friends. You don't even try to be that macho over your friends when it comes to my rules and my respect. And what I said, y'all can, they can't. But you want to do it to my man? To your stepfather, who's helping me raise you, take care of you, do for you? Feel like you can pick up Trey and tell Trey, the way you talk to your mama, I'm going to get you back. The way you got your mama stressed out, I'm going to get you for that. Because he do not understand how stressed I am. Now I got to spend the whole week stressed out by myself.
Child, now wait a damn minute. There's a lot to unpack here because while Trey snatching something out of Rayzor's hand is disrespectful, and he may be mouthing off and being disrespectful to her as well, and not doing what's expected of him in her household, still is no excuse for her to get on the internet and tell his personal business. Why is she talking about him not bathing? Who does that? As a parent, why would you get online talking about your son and poor hygiene? He's a teenager. Y'all going through something right now. What was the need to get on the damn internet? Then she follows up the damn video by showing a video of herself going get in the bed straddling Rayzor, y'all. So you mean to tell me she propped that damn camera up just to go straddle Rayzor and lay on top of him, just like Jody mama did Melvin, talking about hold me tight. Child, so all that led people to start clocking her teeth like, hey, hold on, now not too much on Trey, because first of all, Ray don't even like Trey because he ain't even mentioned Trey in the vows. He only mentioned Leah and his boys.
You truly stole my heart. Not only did you steal my heart, you got a 3 foot, 45 pound mini version of yourself that also stole my heart too. I vow to always love her. I vow to always be there for her. And I vow to be whatever she needs me to be. If that's being her bonus dad, I will be there. My boys, I wish they was here with me today. They would tell me how proud they was of me.
Clock that. And a couple people from TikTok had a lot of things to say about it. Let's take a look at this here. But before we do, shout out to every content creator that I put into this video.
When it comes to Supa Cent and her son Trey, that is on her back because she came to the internet and expressed her frustrations that she had with her son Trey.
Listen, Trey is so, listen, and I don't even want to even blame Trey because it's really my fault. It's my fault. Dealing with a teenager, a spoiled teenager.
But a lot of people are telling her, you know, your son is a teenager right now. You know, it's not the time to be coming to the internet with stuff. She was saying things in her life like, he don't take a bath for days. Like, that's your baby. And I understand, you know, people done got so used to telling all their business to the internet that we forget our kids live in a different age and time, y'all. And kids at school can be very cruel. Coming to the internet with that, his peers gotta see that, their parents gotta see that, those teachers have to see that. That's a lot for our babies. I have a 16-year-old too, so I understand what Supa going through, but they just need a little extra grace, attention, love. Like she says, she do a lot of fun and she do give him a lot of attention. But I feel like where he at right now is a different type of attention that is needed, baby. You gonna have to stay on his back for his homework. You gonna have to go in and check on him, you know, when he playing in the game, stuff like that. But the last thing is to come to the internet and let these strangers know what's going on. That was the worst thing you could have done, Supa.
The Supa Cent and Trey situation, in my opinion, is a perfect example of what I mean when I say that y'all don't view y'all's children as human beings. Y'all don't view them as individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, emotions, opinions, viewpoints, so on and so forth. You view them as extensions of yourselves. Because y'all genuinely convince yourselves that your children have to be okay with everything you do all the time simply because they came from you. That they have to feel what you feel, they have to view things the way you view them, they have to have the same opinions as you, they have to have the same outlooks on life as you. And the reality is they don't. A lot of times they won't. And y'all's kids be y'all's bestie boos, they be y'all's besties, y'all's twins, y'all's best friends, right up until they hit the age where they start forming their own opinions. Then all of a sudden you don't really fuck with them no more. Now all of a sudden they're disrespectful and they're this, that, and the third. And I don't doubt the fact that there are probably a multitude of ways in which Trey is being disrespectful, but what I refuse to accept is that he's being disrespectful out of nowhere for no reason. Trey is Supa's oldest. Trey has watched Supa go through everything that she has gone through in life. He's watched her seemingly fall in love with any dude who shows her the least bit of attention. And he's also watched her take back and marry a man who was physically abusive towards her. That's when the not viewing children as individuals comes into play, because y'all automatically assume that just because you forgive that bum ass man, that means your children have to automatically forgive him too, and they don't. And the harsh truth is, the same way they don't have to forgive that man is the same way they don't have to forgive you either. In my opinion, it doesn't seem as though Trey's being disrespectful out of nowhere. There seems to be a direct correlation between Supa Cent's relationship choices and when Trey started being disrespectful. I feel like it's less about Trey being disrespectful out of nowhere for no reason, and it has more so to do with him unfortunately having to experience the jarring feeling that is coming to the realization that you cannot count on the one person in this world whose entire job it is to protect you. That is a very jarring feeling. People in the comments are saying that Supa married that man and Trey wasn't invited to the wedding. And some of you were in the comment section like, oh, well, the wedding's not about the kids. The wedding's not about the kids. And I just can't wrap my mind around how some moms can convince themselves that they can continuously bring different men in and out of their child's lives while also simultaneously believing that they shouldn't have any say-so in it because they're not involved. How are they not involved when you're constantly bringing men in and out of their lives, in and out of the home they live in? I understand wanting a child-free wedding in the sense of like, I don't want all the aunties and the uncles and the cousins who were invited bringing all of their kids. I do feel as though the bride and the groom's children should be involved in the wedding, considering the fact that this wedding is supposed to signify and symbolize all of us coming together as one union. You mean they don't need to be involved in the wedding when this wedding signifies their home life being altered yet again? She keeps bringing up all the things that she's bought for him, which I'm glad she is, because now y'all are finally getting a front row seat as to how your children don't give a fuck about what you've got in the bank. Yeah, they'll accept the gifts, they'll take the clothes and the shoes and the toys and the trips and the this, that, and the third, but they don't really care about it at the end of the day. It's not the end all be all, it's an extra added perk. She's sitting here talking about, oh, well, the real issue is Trey doesn't view my husband as a father figure, he views him more as a friend. Yeah, maybe because that man's not acting fatherly. A real dad doesn't put his hands on his children's mother. Why would Trey view that man as a father figure? Honestly, I think Supa's kidding herself by even saying that Trey views the man as a friend. Because why would you want to be friends with a man who whoops your mom's ass? Yeah, children tend to get disrespectful when they realize that their parents are perpetual teenagers. People are talking about how Supa said the husband told her that Trey needed to get a job and he needed to do this, that, and the third, but the people are also saying that the husband don't even got a job. Trey don't view that man as a father figure for the exact same reason he doesn't feel the need to respect Supa anymore. Y'all aren't giving him a reason to. Getting up here and blasting him on the internet when he's old enough to get on the internet and see it is not going to do you any favors. It's hilarious to me how some of the same people who sit up here and act like it's no big deal for these influencers to get online and blast their children to millions of strangers on the internet, the exact same people that we see moaning and groaning and crying and complaining about how their mom used to call their aunt and talk about their business. You didn't like your mom keeping your business in the family, but you're going to turn around and act as though it's completely normal and okay for a parent to get online and blast their child's business to strangers on the internet, to open up the door for strangers on the internet to talk shit about your child. Parents do that shit because deep down inside they know that they have failed their children. They want strangers on the internet to validate them so they can feel less guilty about the decisions that they have made. Y'all talking about, oh, well, he grew up with us watching him. Of course she would update us. Of course she would update us for what? Everything is not meant for the public. But y'all will blast it all to the public, open up the door for people to talk shit about your child. But then once people start criticizing you, then they'll be the same ones to turn around and tell people like me, oh, mind your business. I don't know why you're making a video about this. If you don't want people talking about and speculating on your personal business, then keep your personal business personal. It's always hilarious to me how it's perfectly okay for strangers on the internet to talk shit about your child in order to help validate you and your feelings. But the second people have some criticism towards you, now all of a sudden everybody needs to mind their business. That's not how this works. It's not. Constantly being in and out of abusive relationships and constantly bringing different men in and out of your children's lives and constantly taking back an abusive man and then expecting your children to view you with the same level of respect that they viewed you with before, yeah, that's not how that works either.
Child, when I say it's messy in here, it's messy in here. But they ain't wrong. No child is going to respect a person that they watch whip your ass or talk to you crazy. Period. Child, then Supa went live and here's what she had to say.
Ray will say he got his own personal relationship with Trey, and he won't keep it like that. He don't want to be this over chastiser with Trey. That's what he said. So, me personally, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ray said the bond he had with Trey, he don't want to compromise and he don't want to fuck it up. So, okay, cool. I no longer ask Ray, can you chastise Trey? Can you put Trey in his place? Trey has an active fault and he gonna keep it like that. So okay, bet, cool. So I don't see how somebody took my issues that I have with my son and made it about Ray.
Child, I don't know what's going on with Supa. Honestly, she posted saying that she was feeling really down the last 4 months. She has been dragged all over the city.
Yo, in the past 4 months, Bitch, the city has drained me. But when I say drain me, like, my name has been attached to all type of false allegations, rumors, lies. When does it end? If I lose everything I work for, why would that be funny to you? If my marriage was failing, why would that be comical? Why would that be tea for you? If my kids didn't like me, why would that be a ha-ha moment? I don't get it. Bitch, they say if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Bitch, I'm getting the fuck out the kitchen.
I mean, she has let a lot of people down. It was a lot of confusion out there in New Orleans regarding the 6 Ward Steppers parade and her withdrawing. People feel like she only withdrew from it because it had something to do with Rayzor, and other people feel like it had something to do with her best friend Black withdrawing as well. But for people that have been watching Supa for years, they know that her house has always been packed with people. She always was surrounded by family. She's very family oriented. Her house was the go-to house, and she always has something fun going on. Well, she posted saying that her house is no longer like that, and that was something that she promised Rayzor and something that she would be able to change once they get married. So now nobody comes around. And then something happened between her and her friend B. Marie where they fell out. They stopped following each other. B. Marie had posted some comments saying that she was basically betrayed by a friend. From there, we never heard nothing about it again. All in all, from the outside looking in, it looked like everything surrounding around Supa's marriage with Ray is crumbling down. Her relationship with her kids, the dynamic with her and her family, her friends. What the hell didn't happen to the crayon case? Because she announced that she was getting rid of her whole warehouse and starting over. Meanwhile, she invested in him a pizza parlor, Pepperoni Ray's. Excuse me? Hammers. Child, so Supa then took to her Snapchat to respond to people messaging her about Rayzor's arrest. And here's what she had to say.
So y'all can write me without telling me about something you seen. You can write me without telling me something you read. You can write me without telling me about something you heard. You could send me uplifting stuff without mentioning negativity. I tell y'all this all the time. Like, why do y'all report stuff to me? It's like y'all want to see me respond and flash out. Like, please stop doing that to me. Stop. I see the same thing y'all see. Y'all don't got to keep telling me, oh, I know. Like, you don't got to do that. If you want to send me prayers, send me prayers. If you want to tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Without mentioning negativity. Like, I really feel like y'all playing with me for real. Just chill.
Girl, how in the hell she trying to tell people how to tell her something when she's the one who put all her business online? Child is giving, she gonna stick beside him. And hey, that's her business if she want to. We can't be out here wanting more for somebody than they want for themselves. But I know one thing, she did a roll over and turn on What's Love Gotta Do With It and take notes from Anime Bullet's friend Jackie up in that diner when Ike was trying to force feed Anime that cake and she didn't want to eat it and they start tussling and Jackie intervened and he slapped the piss out of him. Okay, she said a nigga only gotta hit me but once. Okay, you a dead woman if you stay over here with him. She the only one who has sense during the whole movie. Matter of fact, somebody get Jackie on the line right now so she could just go pay Supa a visit and do the yum no Ricky. Child, we gonna have to keep up with this because it's a lot of messy shit going on. If you made it to the end of the video and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Child, y'all so messy.